And good morning world. It is Saturday the 20th of June 2015 and what you are looking at on your screen is a two-dimensional representation of the planet's positions in the sky at the moment of birth of one Sepp Blatter. Born on the 10th of March 1936 at 10 past 4 in the afternoon in Visp in Switzerland. The eyes are immediately drawn to the T-square, starting from Neptune retrograde in the first house, bringing the energy of altruism, spirituality, illumination, enlightenment, and totally unselfishness, as well as nebulousness, gullibility, escapism, avoidance, potential for addiction, and the complete escapism of everything that's going on around oneself. Note Neptune opposite the Sun. Also Neptune opposite Saturn. Neptune opposite Saturn helps bring structure into the imagination and loosens some of the boundaries to become a bit more flexible, but it also dissolves a lot of boundaries around oneself as one gets older, and with the Sun opposite Neptune being one of the Hollywood or Disneyland aspects where the potential for self-deception, especially in the first and seventh houses, well, you could fool all the people some of the time and some of the people all the time. The whole thing, Sun opposite Neptune, T-square, Chiron in the 10th house of public image and career. If he's going to sabotage or shoot himself in the foot, it's going to be in public. He's also got an incredibly strong Mars in Aries, which is never known for its tact and subtlety, but is known for its capacity for direct action and, where necessary, sharpness or even ruthlessness. Opposite the Moon in Libra. Moon in Libra is a nice enough position, but not when it's opposite Mars in Aries, because that creates Moon opposite Mars regardless of sign, but particularly with Mars in Aries, brings a degree of emotional volatility, irritability, frustration, impatience, and even anger, especially when it comes to resources, values, possessions and money, as signified by the Moon in the 2nd and the Mars in the 8th. It's not all bad. The Mercury-Venus conjunction in his chart opposite the Ascendant in Leo, that's nice enough, makes him affable and genial. Jupiter in the sky, sextile his Venus, sextile his Mercury, and trine his Ascendant, shows that he's actually quite a generous man, even if it is somewhat selective at times. But he's a big-hearted guy. Sun square Jupiter, he's always going to go over the top. Moderation, especially with that difficult Neptune, is a foreign country. Sun sextile midheaven, Neptune trine midheaven. There's a get-out clause. He scrubs up good. The public image, except when he's dancing, is very good. But it's not so much that he's falling from grace. It's just that at this time the transits and particularly the progressions are lined up seriously against him. Look no further than his progress chart. He's 79 years old, so you move the planets forward 79 days, 1 day for each year of life, and those positions relate to the progress chart, which, as any astrologer knows, deals with the growth of the soul from within, nothing to do with external environments. Sepp Blatter, 79 days after he was born, the Sun was at 7 degrees of Gemini, being squared by Neptune as we speak. That's going to have some type of influence. His long-term personal goals and his self-esteem and identity is going to be under the influence of Neptune, but he was born with the Sun opposite Neptune anyway, so no stranger there. What's really significant is the position of the progressed Moon, which moves 1 degree a month. 16 degrees of Virgo. In his birth chart, Neptune is at 15 degrees of Virgo, and the progressed Moon has just passed over this, just passed opposite this, suggesting that this last couple of months has been a haze, a dream. It's been uncertain, there's been slippage. I wonder if this is the start of a convenient time of Alzheimer's or dementia or something like that. However, the progressed Moon currently at where the hell has it gone? There it is. Progressed Moon currently at 16 degrees 10 will pass opposite his Sun in some 3.5 months from now. So this is going to be the start, middle of October I suspect we're going to see some type of conclusion to Sepp Blatter's affairs. I know he's not intending to resign until December, but I suspect there are further revelations to come involving him. If I need proof of this, look no further than Pluto in the sky, currently squaring his Mars all of this year. Last year, with Uranus on his Mars and opposite his Moon, of course the sudden revelations came out. And now Pluto is working from the underworld and bringing the more subversive. On the one hand, sextiling his Saturn. So he's going to fight a good fight, and he's going to believe that he's coming from a well-structured and boundaried place and that he's solid. But Pluto square Mars in the 8th. There's secret enemies out there, which is already known. Pluto square his Moon, which rules the 12th house, where Pluto is in his horoscope, sometimes known as the area of secret enemies, at least by the more traditional astrologers. It seems that Blatter's position is terminal as far as authority goes. Whether he becomes the fall guy or actually not the fall guy, whether he is deemed to be responsible for much of the mess of world football at this time, remains to be seen. But with the progressed moon coming up to oppose his sun and Pluto squaring his moon next year, all year, I somehow suspect that there's a lot more revelations to come, and I would expect him to be facing up to some type of judgment by his peers. That's it for today, folks. Catch you later. Bye.